Okay, I'm backtracking and screwing myself up. We're gonna get them buttered up and seasoned before we tie them up, because you got to get seasoning in some of the nooks and crannies, you know, between the legs, between the wings. Okay, we're gonna start with, I bought something new. Tennessee apple butter rub. I got it at Walmart. It's brown sugar molasses and it's good for pork, beef, and chicken. So this is the first time I'm using this. As you can see, it's not open. I think at Walmart in the barbecue section it was like $6 and change, which for a seasoning, I don't think that's a bad price. You know, I've spent more than that. You know, I like the Blue Hogs seasonings. They are usually between $9 and $12, depending on where you go to buy it. Okay, I do need the butter again. Here's the butter. So, we're going to get some butter on our fingers, and we're just going to go to town with that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at how that works. You just squish it all over, throw your stuff back in its stomach when it falls out. But this butter, this is what's going to help make that skin, that little bit of crisp everyone likes on their chickens and hens and turkeys. But you see, it's no education can teach you how to do this. You know, we've all rubbed stuff down with our hands before. Just do what feels good. Okay, get all that butter and good and loving in there. Okay, now obviously we got that mess on our hands from rubbing our chickens, and I gotta wash them. You okay, huh?
Me? Yeah.
You laughing at me talking about rubbing my chicken? I'm staying child friendly.
Yeah.
I'm talking about chickens.
I know you're talking about chicken.
I could have called it a male rooster, which is called a cock.
Yeah.
But I did not do that.
You just did.
I called it a chicken. Okay. Now, for those of you that were listening to me talking to my wife, yeah,
You need to keep it PG.
I'm trying to keep this as politically correct as possible. Or, God forbid, one of your youngins decides to sit down and watch and help you do this. Yeah, I just touched my face. I got to wash my hands again. I keep my towel down here. I got one just for drying my hands and another one for whatever I need it for. Okay, now I think we're done with the butter for now. Okay, so we are going to start with our seasoning. Make sure you get the nooks and crannies. You know, you need the armpits, between the legs. Flip it over. Flip it over. Get your nooks and crannies. Okay, we'll put put that aside. And then I wanted to add just a little touch extra garlic. I was gonna use garlic clove, but apparently the garlic cloves I had in the fridge, they were expired. I left them there too long. You know, they turned to rubber. When they turn to rubber, throw them out. I was a dumb person and left them in the fridge for a while without attending or using. Okay, I don't want to add any more garlic than that. Put that out of the way. Wash our hands again. I could be wearing nitrate gloves, cooking grade or whatnot, but you know what? I end up going through 10 or 15 pairs. And they are expensive. I think the last set I bought off of the Snap-on truck, I think it was almost $50 for 100 pair. And I think it was like $65 on the Matco truck. Or you can go to Walmart and buy 10 or 15 pairs for $25, you know. It's hit and miss, what can I say? Okay, so now we're going to start and we're going to try and tie these up, one at a time. See, I bring the wings in nice and tight, then I cross and I go to the belly, cross the belly, then I square up the legs and bring them in together, and then I'll bring the legs up and across the center because I want to hold them in place and give it a little knotty knot. And this is pretty much what I end up with. Like I said, I'm not real good at this, tying these things up. I do the best I can. Oops. Looks like we lost a little onion. Put that back in that keister. Okay, there's that one. Now we're going to come over here to this one. Like I said, I cross the wings. See what I'm doing there? Brings them wings right on in, don't it? Yeah, I think I tied them both up a little different. I think I should throw an extra little right around where our opening is, because I really don't want everything falling out as we're cooking. So me just do that. I don't think that's going to hold everything in there like I want it to. I'm not going to bother doing that on this one. I'm going to wash my hands again. Okay, now I'm going to break out the rotisserie rod, which I already sort of set up to figure out how I was going to do them. Because if you put them in this way, there ain't enough room in the rotisserie for it. So I seen a video where they actually did this. They went in sideways. Just don't pierce your string. And then you get your other thingy thing. Okay, now at this point, rinse my hands again. And now I'm going to put more seasoning on it because when you follow their instructions, this is what they tell you to do. Season it, re-season it. Okay. Now it says what we're supposed to do is put her in the rotisserie, 375 degrees, 45 to 60 minutes. Now you can overcook one time, you can never undercook. You can always put your stuff back in for a few more minutes, remember that. So we will get the rotisserie